What's up, everyone? So, could have done video. To be honest, bro, I'm just lazy and don't want to sit here and fucking upload a video. So I thought, fuck it, let's do it live. So, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was sleep, because I did a little research on sleep last night, just because I don't get a lot of it. But I found out that whether you are awake during the morning or awake during the night, let me reword that. Whether if you're a night owl or early bird is actually in your DNA. And I thought that was some interesting ass shit. Cheers. I got an appointment at 10. It's like 6:40 now. So I'm not in a rush or anything, but like shit. There's another reason I didn't want to try to fuck with the video, try to get that upload. Which, if y'all prefer live streams over videos, let me know. Or if you prefer videos over live streams, let me know. Every time I ask y'all for feedback, I don't really get a lot of it. So it would be helpful. It would definitely be helpful. Because if y'all prefer the videos, you know, fuck it. I might as well just take the time. I more or less thought shit, I could do it live. People can come through, talk, say what's up. It's more of an interactive thing. Another thing that I found interesting is night owls are actually more wealthy, and there is scientific study, which that doesn't help my ego at all. There's a garbage truck outside. Every time I want to do something or do a video, it seems like I always do it right when the garbage truck is pulling up. Then again, that bitch is so loud that I can hear it across the street. So I'm not gonna lie, a thought that crossed my mind, and thank you, Chuck. A thought that crossed my mind, and something I probably shouldn't be serious about, but how could I turn being sleep deprived into making money? And when I say that, I don't mean getting a job at night or anything like that. I mean, like, I wonder if there's somewhere I could go, like, to where I could get hooked up and they could tell or use me for a lab rat. The more I say that, the more I don't like that. Not even gonna lie. Shit. That bitch is loud as fuck. I was thinking about going to the bathroom, chatting with y'all just so I can get more peace, but I'm in my apartment, pay rent, so I should have peace. Cheers. So like past 3-4 days. Not gonna lie, I've been chiefing pretty heavy. More or less just because I'm bored. Without going into too much detail, little homie who I was hanging out with and recording music with and all that, he's dealing with real life issues right now. So as a man, I just kind of am backing up and being like, okay, I'm gonna give him his space, let him do his thing, let him try to figure out what he needs to figure out, whether it's mentally, physically, or whatever. Without speaking on him too much, because I never want to speak on anyone and not know exactly what they're going through or how they're feeling, but a lot of his problems are trauma and mental. So with that being said, the best thing I can do is just give him his space, bro. Because I feel like he deals with the same thing that I deal with. And it's another thing, because I just peeped it when I fucking went like that. The fucking codependent relationship is something I've never heard of till last night, and it perfectly describes me and the reason why I don't want a relationship now or soon. And basically what it is, I'll read y'all the little what's it called? Meaning. Wow, I'm high. Codependent relationships are far more extreme than this. A person who is codependent will plan their entire life around pleasing the other person, or enable in the simplest terms. A codependent relationship is when one partner needs the other partner, who in turn needs to be needed. Wow, that's a lot of needs. Wow, I don't know why I try to read. It's something I should be very ashamed about, in my opinion, or personally, I feel like. But I've been outspoken about it since forever, I feel like. But I'm not that strong of a reader at all. And yeah. I don't know when people are gonna start moving around. But whenever people start slamming doors and shit, I will definitely move to the bathroom because I'm not dealing with people slamming doors and shit. Because they do it all night. Something I haven't really talked about. No, I have talked about it. I have talked about it, just not in detail, I guess. I can't remember if I did or not. But just all night, because I'm around a lot of tweakers. I'm in a bad neighborhood. There's always people moving. There's always people doing shit. Like, it's never quiet. People wonder why I don't like to spend a lot of time here. And that's the reason why. Because a lot of times I get a fight or flight response, and for anyone's health in general, it's not good to stay on edge. And be honest, at this point, I'm just kind of speaking my mind, seeing if anything sticks. Not in the sense of me speaking nonsense, but in the sense of I'm speaking my mind. So, like, shit, it'll be something y'all might relate to, or there'll be nothing y'all relate to. Who knows? The more I think about it, though, I do want to do my initial plan of forming together a tape, and that will be what I release musically. But the more I thought about last night, I'm just like, maybe before the tape I might drop a single or something. But then if I drop a single, I want it to be something like, I don't know. I don't know. Been thinking about it too much. But I just know that when I drop the tape, or the tape as of right now, consists of the Dallas freestyle from when I got back from Dallas and just record that, and that's about it as of right now. I don't know what it is, bro. I just feel like I'm not. I feel like I can't. It sounds stupid. I just want to throw that out there. But it feels like I cannot even come close to my material. And when I say my material, I mean my more recent material, not my older material. Like, I'll listen to it and it will hype me up, and then I'll think about recording something and I'm just like, that's whack. That's whack. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. I'm just doubting myself so fucking much that it's not even funny anymore. Like, at this point, I just want myself just to drop something or just to do something, just to be like, hey, still making music. What's up? Regardless, I'm not looking to sign, and I would never sign something that is over 20% or a 360 deal. More or less, any sign I would do would just be more or less a co-sign, or a label deal, something like that. But it's been like a week now. Last week I had like 2 labels hit me up, and I had 1 investor. And it's so fucking awkward just to be like, what do you do? Well, I make music. And then they see my shit and it's just sold. It just makes me feel like, damn. I don't know. I really am rambling at this point. And I really need to fucking trim this because my cheeks are really starting to get itchy. Excuse me. But I hope everyone's having a good morning. Let me know how your morning's going. Other than having that appointment at 10, I'm going to try to get some more smoke later today, and that's about it. That's about it. And I'm really going over to Freddy's place. Ain't much going on. It's kind of sad over here, bro. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's kind of lonely, bro. I don't know. At this point, I'm just saying shit awkwardly to a camera while being nervous because I'm in front of a camera. that for a fact is something I'm definitely missing out on a lot, is being comfortable seeing myself on camera again, fucking hearing myself record again. It's two things that are so simple that I'm having to relearn and readjust myself. I don't know. Take a shot every time I said I don't know. Don't do that. Don't do that. Then I do have some personal shit going on in my life that I'm trying to think of how I want to word it. And I don't know any way to word it. But someone in my life who I can't disown or just like cut off. I don't know how to. I don't know. Sorry if I'm not making much sense, but like I said, I was gonna do a video and then went live, and now I'm just nervous in front of a camera. Just pretty much. Cheers. So I think I got it. Someone in my life who was not there majority of my life has always tried to make it seem and tried to make it look like, nah, I've been in your life, I've been in your life. Like 2 days ago, I had messaged this person for help. And I don't ask for help. And when I do ask people for help, it's people who I really trust and I really care about. And this person pretty much told me to shove it. They're out of town in Colorado, and you're grown. Is any of that not true? No, all of it's true. You know, I'm grown. As a man, I feel out of line for even asking for help, and it goes back to what I was talking about with codependent relationships, which also can fall under friendships, family members, all that. But for the rest of that day, Like I just had this feeling of just this isn't the loving, caring person. You know, regardless of if it's me taking a situation and making it personal, it was a serious situation. And if I put it out there, if I just said it, y'all would be like, I mean, I'd probably have some people that would still come and be like, well, you are grown, you should, you know, you should be able to like stand your own and all that. The same way before I came and started living out here. You know, I grew up thinking, you know, shit, I lived in the streets my whole life, you know, I can do this. Man, and nothing. And then I get to a bad side of town and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm kind of out of my element. It's just like that, you know. Like I came here and y'all could look back at my content before I came here. I wasn't the same person at all. I was very ignorant. I was very selfish. I was very conceited. I was very manipulative. I wasn't a good person at all. And even nowadays, I'm not the best person. But I'm learning. I'm growing. And to bring it full circle, that's pretty much what I wanted to get at. I'm grown, but I'm not grown. I didn't start living on my own till since I came out here 6, 7 months ago. Maybe longer than that now. So for someone who has seen the growth, has seen me struggle, and try to come out of everything, to constantly discredit me and say this and say that, and then be the person to be like, hey, you need help, let me know. And then when I really, really need help, you're not there. If if I'm taking it personal, let me know. Because I really want to cut this person out of my life, but at the end of the day, the significance of who the person is really just, it's like a gray cloud just hovering over me. Because it's someone who's always supposed to be there. I'm trying to think of how to go and say more without going and saying anything. This, like, I can't. It just really, it made me deal with something mentally that I'm still dealing with mentally, and I don't have the answers for. And I'm lost. I'm really lost. Because this person, they're not always bad, and there's reasons, and I'm not making excuses, but there's reasons why this person acts the way they do. I've said things that would make this person act the way that they do. There's a gnat flying around. I thought I fixed the draft in the door. I guess not. I guess not, unless they're flying in through the AC. Which I don't know if that's possible. Just thought about something I'm gonna try to avoid. I need to talk to someone personal about this issue. But the people I talk to are always gonna lean one way or the other way because circumstances. You know, some people are gonna feel like, yeah, you're right, just fuck it. And then other people are gonna be like, you're gonna regret that, you're gonna regret that, because this and that, this. I wish life was easier. I wish understanding was easier. I don't know. I've said it before. I'm so grateful that I'm better at explaining myself and expressing myself. Everything is just completely changed. I turned to the person who thought, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I used to sit there and record songs and really, 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 really believe, like, nah, this is gonna blow up. This is gonna blow up. I don't want to say you shouldn't have that feeling, but in the back of your head, you should always be like, but what if? What if this shit don't work out? You know? I never was doing music, or I've never done music for money. But it's just something I've always seen myself doing. Making music, performing, just being in front of people in general. So in the back of my mind, I used to tell myself, like, you know, if you lose this job, fuck it. You know, you're a superstar. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna conquer the world, you're gonna be a millionaire, you're gonna this and that. I'm not saying don't believe that, but once again, it's in the back of your mind. Realize what's realistic and what's not completely realistic. Morning. I think part of I know one of the main reasons I haven't dropped any music is I haven't recorded anything that's meaningful, like that has a message. And like I said earlier about growing up so much over these past months, like that's what I feel I need to do. That's what I feel is my calling, is my meaning, to guide people, to motivate people. And I hope that I'm really doing that on YouTube or in YouTube videos in general. I know some things might come off just scatterbrained. A lot of them are. I ain't gonna front. Like this, I don't know what this is, just me rambling, talking my mind, just letting y'all get to know me. Because that's always been one of my goals of making YouTube videos, is y'all will know everything about the inner workings of my brain and everything, to where y'all really do feel like y'all know me. And to be honest, any one of y'all can know me. Like, I'm open to talk to people. Like, I'm just open, bro. Because I know how it is when someone just doesn't want to hear anything you gotta say. I know how it feels when no one wants to look at you or give you the attention. I know how it feels to be alone. And that's the main reason and my inspiration to make YouTube videos. I used to watch Mandatory Rowdy when he was, I want to say when he was in his height. And I knew him. I felt like I knew him. Even before, like, I got to talk to him and chill with him, and it made me feel a lot less alone. At the time, I was young, in a serious relationship with my baby mom, who was pregnant at the time. I had just dropped out of high school for a few reasons. I felt lost, basically. Even before my baby mom had my son, I felt her drifting apart because I wasn't matured mentally. I didn't understand a lot of things. I had never felt that type of love. I had never felt like that type of love other than from like family members. It's something I regret every day. And it's something I shouldn't just completely just write off, because at the end of the day, it's not just something I can write off. I love my baby mom. I want to be with my son. Just so many things I wish I could do different. But I always tell myself, like, bro, if you weren't put through that, if you didn't have to go through that, how would you be able to tell all these people, like, bro, don't do this, or bro, you're fucking up, you know? I try to keep a positive attitude in the sense of I'm going through shit so other people don't have to, or don't have to feel that type of hurt. And if that comes off as conceited, being spiritual, I do relate with a lot of people who are religious because we have a lot of common, how do you say it? Common philosophies. Like religious people will say, you know, everything happens for a reason. God has a plan, you know, and I believe that, minus that part, you know. And it's something I had to grow and I had to learn because I grew up majority of my life religious, and after losing my son, I really just fell down this religious rabbit hole of just put your faith in God, you know. And everyone has a way, everyone has a belief, and I'm not discrediting anyone's belief. I'm not saying anyone's belief is wrong. If it works for you, it works for you, you know. If you're religious and you want to say all my blessings have came from God, more the power to you, you know. But in the last years of me being heavily religious, I had just seen myself falling deeper into this rabbit hole of shit's not helping, shit's not working, shit's not going good, it's just getting worse. And every other night I'm just, no, every night, it was every night, every morning, I was just at the bed praying. And it wasn't until I had my spiritual awakening where I looked in the mirror and I didn't see myself no more. I'd seen something I wanted to be. And it's something I've always dealt with in my life. I feel like the more I'm thinking about it, and I didn't really start noticing until my acid trip, my first, only, and last acid trip when I was around 14, 15. I had felt like well, it's all I could say, but it was what I felt. But I kept on saying, I'm everything, I'm everything, I'm everything, I'm everything. That's all I could say. I swear to God, if I gotta get up, these crackheads just piss me off sometimes. Yeah, gotta get up. False alarm. I forgot what time it was. It's 7 in the morning. People are actually, it's actual people. I mean, there's probably still tweakers in the mix, but it's actual people. But all I could say was, I'm everything. And this is around the time when Drake started from the bottom. And I kid you not, bro. I was listening to that when my acid kicked in. No, I take that back. But when it hit its height, I was listening to that song on repeat. And just out of nowhere, it went, started from the bottom, no shit. Drake fucking grew horns and shit. And at this point, being on acid and fucking freaking out, I was just like, Drake's the Antichrist. I go in the bathroom, run, look in the mirror. For some odd reason, my eyes are all dilated. I'm sitting there, all that shit. And then I get in my head that I'm Justin Bieber. So I started dressing up, fucking put like 3 jackets on in like the middle of fucking summer. No, it was June. Take that back. Nah, it was fucking the heat of summer. Regardless, I'm getting off topic. I could do a whole video on that. Same way I could do a whole video on why I dropped out of school. Those are two cantaloupes, I just could bust open. I don't know what that analogy was, but I like it. Cheers. I didn't at the time. Now, being where I am in life now, actually, I kid you not, since maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I didn't know what it actually meant. And once I figured out what it meant, you know, I realized, like, shit, I have the power to do anything I want. I have the power to do this. I have the power to do that. You know? I agree with that. Yeah, I was in a bad place in my life before I took the acid, and it didn't help at the time. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it did. It traumatized me, to be real. But if I was in a better mindset, it would have opened my mind, and I probably would have known what it meant and had more of understanding if I did it in a better mindset. A better mindset, in a better atmosphere, around better people, you know. I never want that story to come off as like psychedelics are bad. Because I've done shrooms, you know, before, after that. And shrooms are completely how I would, that's my personal. I might not. I might not. That really does interest me. Cheers. But I never have denied that psychedelics are and will open your mind. That is a definite fact. And anyone who denies that, I think, is pretty crazy. I definitely try and think of how I would look that up. But you got my mind in a different place now. I really do appreciate that. Because I was in more of darker, trying to figure out some personal shit. You got me more or less wanting to look for a deeper meaning and something. Life's like a book, bro. You can read it 1,000 times and you're still gonna find, oh shit, I don't remember that. Shit, I might miss that. You know? Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to do something like that. I'm definitely gonna have to shave too. I'm starting to look fucking scruffy as hell. Shit, I can't even sit back without having a fucking shadow. That's wet. Shit. I'm trying to think. Shit, I don't got anything due till 10. I got an appointment soon. So I'm not in any rush. If I do take a long pause or I'm trying to think, just work with me. My bad. I got a sticky note that I wrote on, and I'm trying to figure out what one thing means. Because I got 30 through 50, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell I meant when I wrote that. Cheers. Other than personal shit that I'm trying to get mentally right, other than that, I'm just trying to be honest with you, bro. I'm trying to get enough money to get out of here and get a better place, but it's fucking hard because food, groceries, rent, you know. I'm just kind of stuck right now. And then my stimulus check went to some shit I owed, which is whatever. But damn, that could have got me out of my situation. And I just thought about that. Cheers. I think this is almost out. Ooh. Shit. I did, on a side note, load up my one hitter. Just for a little old school vibes. I pulled this out. No one who was born after the year 2000 knows what the hell it is. It's weird. It's really weird. The older you get, I know I got audience that are older than me, and people watch me that are older than me. So y'all are right now. But it's just strange the older you get, fucking the younger generation is just like, oh, what's that? Just like, what? I how do you not know that? Or why do you not know that? Why are you rambling on live? I don't know. That's what I'll do. So we can get me stone pipe out. They like me case. It's a very pretty case. See, no one can say I don't take care of me shit. I don't know where this me came from, but Pirate Freddy it is. Pirate Freddy it is. As much as it hates, as much as I hate, my bad, to admit it, because it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna start drinking more water. I feel like that was an announcement, but it was more or less only an announcement for me. Because I don't feel like anyone else cares. And if y'all do care, y'all are just like, okay. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You're trying to be healthy. No. No. Not at all. I'm trying not to get chronic headaches from dehydration. Because this dry ass motel. God. If someone could if someone could clip together all the times I've complained about, oh, this dry ass motel, or shit, this dry ass motel. I feel like you would have a YouTube video. Just within how many times I've said that. I have no idea what I just said. I would use it more. But I just feel like so paranoid because the shape, even though it is more of stable shape, easier to hold and all that, it's just something about it. I just feel like shit. I'm gonna smoke with the wrong person and they're just gonna drop it and break it. Maybe I just hung around the wrong people back in the day, but I don't loan no one no pipes no more. If I give someone a pipe, it's usually you can keep that. Like I ain't doing that shit no more. Cause I had so much fucking shit break back in the day. Then again, I was chilling with like 4, 5 people who, my friends, yeah, ash all over my finger. My friends, and really the only ones who I knew was fucking Fire Flame and Nerd Dude. Cheers. Just now notice. Freaking failed opportunity. That should have been the thumbnail. I really like this ladder because of what it says, and I really, really, really like that philosophy. And did I forget what I was saying mid really? Yes, I really did. But yeah. I'm trying to think of what my next video could be because I don't want to just leave y'all on a hiatus like I did last time and like I've been doing. I don't know. Then again, it's just like, shit. I'm probably going to get off here, and what am I going to do? Sit there? Or sit here, smoke weed, chill? What are we doing here? Sitting here, smoking weed, chilling. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking. I guess I'll take one more hit and then get up out of here. At least till I come up with a video idea, video topic, or till after my appointment. Maybe I might not come back till a day or two, or maybe a week. Maybe I'm gonna take another hiatus for like a month or two. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. I'm telling y'all right now from the horse's mouth. Yeah, I called myself a horse. I don't know. But if I ever leave y'all guys for a month or over, I'm either really down on my luck, or I'm trying to get my shit together and I'm just putting all my focus and energy towards that. And in the case of the second one, I feel like I would probably keep y'all updated. Just depending on whatever I was doing. I don't know. Yeah. Housekeeping gonna be here soon. So I guess I'll take one more hit. Summarina with y'all guys. And then I'll skedaddle out of here. Dude, it's so fucking lonely living alone. I need to talk more too. Because I usually talk to myself. I know that sounds crazy, but everyone does it, let's be honest. But like recently, I haven't been talking to myself out loud, so it's all been in my head, and then when it comes out of my mouth, it's just like, ugh, 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 ugh. Ah, end of the day, as a man, as an adult, as fucking Freddie Bricks in general, as me, man, I can't complain. Can't complain. I got money, making money. You know, I got my own place. Got a roof under my head, over my head, under my. See, I've been smoking all night, and it's funny because I was smoking all night, and I'm just like, shit, I don't feel like I'm ever getting high anymore. And then I start talking to people or talking, period, and I'm just like, uh, yeah, you're not sober. Def, definitely, definitely not sober. Anyways, I'll stop stalling. Cheers. Normally it's the party, even as a weekend fan. I did not submarine that. Back to what I was saying. I know I'm late, even, or no, I'm late, period. But today, later, or whenever, I do plan on listening like full length through the weekend's new tape. Because I watched a review on it last night, and everything I heard off of it, phenomenal. But like I watched a review on it last night, and it was just like, that's something I need to listen to when I get done with everything I need to get done today, and just just fucking lay back. Lay back. I don't know what I'm saying. Cheers. Shit. I'm gonna get up out here. Sure, spreading the peace, love, positive vibes. As always, catch you guys back in the next one. Peace out.